Hello everyone and welcome back to Rogue Trader. In the last episode we learned a bit about our sister and techpriest, and now we are at the Electrodynamic Cenobium where we meet interrogator Heinrichs. We have to find him because an inquisitor instructed us, and he informed us that the final dawn or Aurora's followers is here and they plan to blow up the reactor and destroying the planet, or at least the surface. I don't know how, but it could be. So we agreed with the interrogator, who is a member of the Holy Inquisition, to follow or to help him and stop the heretics. And we can level up Heinrichs. So we have 4 ranks. Oh. We can customize him. Sanctioned Psyker, Biomancer. Oh, so he could be the healer. Okay. And what kind of stuff? What kind of using the choices? Excellent. Okay, what kind of weapon?
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
He's got a force sword and an auto pistol. And he can use a couple of things. He's got a flak vest. His dodge is 52. If we give him the sync skin, it 70%. I think that's worth it. Okay, and he is more of a close combat guy. But in either case, I want him to be more psyker, so we will focus on that. Carlos, this person that is this negative effect applied by some poisons or alcohol. Okay. Okay, let's upgrade him then. Descent of Slaughter. And he's a warrior, so he is leaning towards a close combat thing. I think we disdain. What's that? When the warrior uses a single shot per minute attack against the target, the warrior gains against attacks made by that target for 1 round. Let's give him nimble for a 10% dodge bonus. And let's increase his agility to become more nimble. Wow, 90% dodge. I hope we don't have to fight him in the end. Enfeeble. Until the combat, all targets within the area suffer penalties to strength and agility, and C plus 2 multiplied C rating increased to all incoming damage. Well, if he's a close combat guy, that's a very good power. And this is the healing spell. If this ability brings the target to wounds, this power also removes all stun, bleeding, fatigue, blinded, immobilized, staggered, and fresh injury effects from the target. Okay, let's... Sanctic powers. You already have this feature, alright. I like this one as well. The combat targets within the area. 10 cell radius. That's huge. Let's use this, or let's choose this one, and for skill, this skill well, he's a nimble guy, so let's increase his athletics. Let's increase his weapon skill. Swift movement. No, he's got a force sword, so maybe a force weapon expert or power weapon expert. Weapon attack gains plus penetration. Yeah. Let's give him corrose. Make him tough. And crowd kill. Heretical deal additional. Okay, that's defensive stance. If the warrior has not attacked this turn, they gain toughness bonus, armor, charge, and so do not affect this bonus. Cautious design attacks of opportunity deal less damage to the warrior movement within range of attack. Dueling mastery. It's just bonus to parry. Hell yeah. Summary. Complete. Alright, and what's there? Fighter's body is still warm. He only bled to that a few minutes ago.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, we might not want to go there. Let's check the other door.
I always keep my options open.
Because in this room we have a door here. Mummified electro-priest. Mummified techpriest rests on the table, enveloped in wires. And we can do nothing with it. Pascal, anything on this? No? Select him. Nothing. Then I think that is our only route. Okay, let's move.
I'll make an example out of you.
Damn.
Are you ready to die?
Well, we have to move out from this location. And we're surprised again. Oh, but we can shoot from there. That's nice. Let's heal him.
I'm not so sure. Not the Scryer's job. Cover me!
There. Can we use her staff? We can. So let's do that.
Anything else?
Argenta. No. Maybe the other setup. Move there. Then run
As
and
the
gun.
Emperor commands, I act. Guided by faith.
Shoot
Faith
him.
without deeds is worthless.
And let's try that again.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice. And can move. I think because we killed.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Whoa. That's just not nice. Moving there. That's a fighter. That's a gunner. That's also a gunner. And this gunner is poisoned. Poison and this poison just damage every turn. So this will just die. Okay.
I'll make it happen.
What are our chances? Let's increase them to the precise attack.
Who if not me?
Much better. And if we hit, we will kill it.
On it.
No, we hit the cover. Okay, Henrix.
I need a foothold.
What's that? Word of the Emperor. All allies in a certain price of the from resolve every additional step of this attack increases the resolve bonus by +2. And it costs 1 EMP. And what's your stuff at? Oh! You can siphon light. And what's the damage on that? Attack against life on the target. Dealing personal power level. Something. Okay, let's 6. That's not enough. Oh, we can charge. So let's charge him instead. But don't use the staff. We should use the power sword. Come on, select, please. Okay, let's charge them.
Your reckoning is due.
And we can attack again. Let's make sure this one dies.
I won't object.
Okay.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Just not just shoot him. Some things on him. Now we shoot. Okay.
Running binary override.
The gunner. Whoa!
Scorn the pain.
They have sniper rifles. Can we? Let's move
A tactically
there.
sound approach.
Let's put a small enemy on him and let's
I will do
charge
like
him.
you one fewer target. It will be done.
Okay, next
Tell
round.
me a pain won't stop me.
Yeah, these are snipers. So really that should be moved there. Use some biomancy on Argenta. And put things on the cultist gunners. And we can still attack. How's the real war? And let's change weapons.
Was it you, Farewell?
I'm amended.
Okay, that guy died. That's great. Sister moves forward. And just try to kill this one.
I'll do it.
Okay, these things might, yeah, they might harm us. Yeah, those things are definitely harming us.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Make
I'll see to it personally.
back and try to one-shot this guy.
On it.
Nice. Hendrix has biomass, see? Use it on Pokemon. One wound doesn't work. So let's move ahead.
The Emperor is on our side.
And try to shoot. Or can we charge him? Oh yes, we can.
The thrones will be gone.
Okay. That's maybe the end.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Unfortunately, Pascal cannot heal.
Advancing.
If you can see this, you can
Request
put
approved.
an exploit on him.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Where's my single shot? Over. No, just use a single shot. And that one guy put like
My
that.
vows to serve.
You need to increase your ballistic skills and buy some plasma stuff for you. Because the damage is looks good on that.
My battle is not over.
We have one down.
Damn.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
And I accidentally pressed the space bar.
Soul shall become like fire.
Cannot see anyone.
Will do.
Now the sister will heal herself.
Injuries will not slow me.
And use that move.
I will bathe this battlefield
So
in
she's
righteous
there.
fury.
Damn! And let's charge him.
Naturally. Your reckoning.
High momentum.
Ish. No, we can't. You just stay there. I think if we don't move, we might be alright. The Seneschal will heal himself.
The healing is much appreciated.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call.
Can we do something about that? No. Oh, that's nasty.
I know what is to come.
And Trakan has the only long-range weapon.
But of course.
Can Hendrix move there at this? Move up there.
Everyone, step aside.
And can we shoot? No.
I won't do that.
Too far. Now let's check the staff. If that can reach that far. Come on. It cannot. That's sad. Oscar needs to move out from there. And if we can shoot, but we cannot. Plasma pistol. But
Running binary override.
we can put an exploit. And we can also do the joint analysis thingy.
My place is at the hall.
Send all about there.
It will be
An
done.
engine on him. And that's it basically. Okay. Lydia can't see him.
On it.
Yes, she can.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Let's siphon some life. And can we charge him? No. That's okay. Just put small exploits. No line of sight other than the end of the turn.
A tactically sound approach.
Can he? No.
I will do my duty.
Oh, he can charge without a target. I didn't know that. But that is a
Victory is
useful
imminent.
skill.
Anything is?
No, let's not shoot. Let's scream.
Why did I not foresee this?
Right? Or
feel
get left in the
cold.
dust.
The whispers told me how.
These dead heretics are suspiciously different from the others. The symbols on their clothes are drawn wrongly, and standard issue military uniforms show through the blasphemous tatters.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay. Now everyone has some kind of injury. That's
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
very nice. So let's heal.
Let me
on.
I'll make sure to return the favor one day.
Couldn't. And try Irida. Where is Irida?
Let's patch you up.
Thank you.
The fresh injury is gone. And the sister
The
should
Emperor
heal
sets my
herself.
path. Administration is a holy task.
But she failed the test. Okay, let's not force it anymore. It is what it is. Them or Tim seriously injured again. The bodies of careless cultists have been truly fired by an arc of the motif force. Let's check the map. Oh, we didn't collect goods from those places. Oh, those are these stuff. Okay, I don't want to go back to that, because that would mean more injury. Oh hell yeah. Oh, and we have Aurora here, maybe. A crowd of cultists has surrounded the tech priest crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper repeated by 100 voices blends into some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharge of the motive force ran through the machine, causing the unfortunate prisoner's body to convulse brutally and forcing woeful cries of pain from his lips. The tech priest's hoarse voice echoes under the ceiling. In the clenched claws of stagnation, in the shackles of iteration zero, under the iron wing, let the cycle be discontinued. Oscar McAttenry springs into combat mode instantly, and a wrathful rattle comes from his box. I am registering a severe violation of the purity protocol. The blessed Amaranth has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. Let's look around the hall. The heretics have taken up positions everywhere, and many more are doubtlessly hiding in the passage leading out of the hall. For now, they are all focused on the sacrilegious torture of the tech priest and do not notice you. Are you sure he is Amaranth? Confirmed. I do not observe his face, but I recognize his words. Let the cycle be discontinued. It's the blessed Amaranth's motto. How is he bearing this torture? The devotee of the Omnissa is capable of withstanding great bodily torment with no loss of functionality, but where flesh reinforced with sacred iron will preserve the purity of spirit may perish. I hypothesize that the heretics have made the blessed Amaranth a participant in some variety of sacrilegious ritual. Through sacrilege torture, they are trying to break his will and turn him into an unholy terminal with which to control the reactor's outer power circuit system. We must save the esteemed tech priest without risking his life. McAdams points to the corpses of heretics lying nearby. We can use the blasphemers' clothing as disguise. Unrecognized, we can sabotage the power units, overloading them, and thus cleansing the whole of heretics. I like this plan. The lightning discharges have charred the cultist corpses. Whiffs of smoke rise from their empty eye sockets, whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes, covered in the blood of innocents and cruelly painted over with emblems of the archenemy, which exude a repulsive air of soul decay. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having such clothing adorned with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. This is the first step toward following a small compromise with evil that will lead something greater. Is there truly no other way, Rogue Trader? We are injured and there's a lot of cultists there, dear Argenta. No, there is any other safer way. And if we just start shooting, they just kill the tech priest maybe. The signs of the archenemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will. The words of their prayers, even spoken without faith, their coats of arms, even deceitfully worn, all this increases the presence of the ruinous powers near you and draws their corrupting attention to you. Okay, but the Inquisitor has a point. These are not just mere symbols. And we already have cut by the blade and have a voice in our hands. What is the essence of your plan? Uttering a litany of actuation for the power in it from the Lumino Deacon's command throne will direct the motive force created by the blessed reactor into the hull. The distribution servitor is keeping its output within the set parameters, but upon receiving an order to increase it to peak values, it will turn the space into an electric trap. The safety system protecting a hull is controlled from the machine altar, which must be disabled. If all those operations are performed, I can guarantee that not a single blasphemer will survive the Omnissiah's wrath and will be unleashed upon this place. You do realize this plan sounds like suicide. Yeah, what he wants us to waltz deep into their lines. I don't know, even with these guys. A sound similar to a laugh escapes Pascal. This statement is true. Then what do you propose? To flee? I have tried to employ this behavioral strategy in the past and it brought my soul no relief. But we want to choose this route. Maybe it helps and we have to deal with some other things, but now we have two dogmatic characters in our ranks, the Sister and the Inquisitor. But the Inquisitor henchman, the Interrogator, that's his correct title. But I think the Interrogator did things like this in the past. But I also need to consider Argenta's, well, okay, how do I say that? What Idira told about her future, and maybe it's not a too good idea to put heretical clothes on her, because she might have some kind of dark connection to the ruinous powers. But we can move up to 2 levels in every, and we didn't do too much dogmatic stuff so far. If You would disgrace yourself by donning these tainted rags. Pascal, that one's the only unbearable disgrace is that of a duty unfulfilled. The rest is merely spiritual attrition. Okay, let's put the clothes on. Let's try the smart move, and we will deal chaos with later. If it helps to save a worthy man, I will put on the cultist robes. I pray that the Omniscient gives the blessed Amaranth enough fortitude. Pascal grimaces as a new wail of pain rends the air. That's a very poor disguise. The heretic's wrap clings to your skin like a greedy leech, tingling and fall every spread over your body as through these tatters have imbibed the vile contents of their former wearer's soul.
Is there money to be made? Always keep your eye on the price.
Okay. A grim-looking heretic walks up to your, resolutely blocking your path. As he studies your disguise with suspicion, you note that his left eye has two conjured irises with the right eye has four. I don't know you. Who are you and why I haven't met you before? And I think we are on the clock here. %. I don't know you either. You know, what's with all the questions? Are you the governor's spy? The cultist is taken aback and staggers backward a little. Fear flashes his mutated eyes. Ah, to the abyss with you. Go on your merry way, brother. The command run is not yet ready for the power unit litany. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
Let's go there. The altar is adorned with gilded screws, threads of metal that used to be electros are fused on the bone. Once majestic, the altar has now been desecrated with blasphemous images by blue-green suns. Some of its levers and buttons have been pried from their sockets, but the mechanism still glorifies the Omniscience with its operation. I define this as the safety system control altar. For our diversion to succeed, this blessed machine must be executed, and may its spirit forgive us. Cause the altar to overload. Forgive us, honored machine spirit, we are obliged to interrupt your work. Mournful binary requiem forth from Pascal Walk. Okay, let's overload it. Pascal offers a short binary prayer, then enters command after command to set up a trap for the machine spirit inhabiting the altar. The code born out of the techpriest tinkering causes the spirit to flutter confusedly in a snare of impossible commands, heat up the altar circuit boards, and perish forever in the showers of sparks that burst forth from the melting wires. Maybe granted the Omniscience forgiveness for this act, I am registering a general shutdown of the security system. Okay, and now we have to go here. Not ready then. go to the servitor. A heavy crown of golden Nora augment is rested upon the servitor's head. The crown is bent and broken from ruthless bolt gun blows. The pale body is covered in blasphemous inscription carved into withered flesh. I identify this accurate as a distributor servitor. I am registering upon its traces of sacrilege violation of the rite of operation. The probability of its responsiveness to command is below average. Try to conduct a restart ceremony. For the glory of the Omnissiah, let this machine spirit sleep that it may awaken and serve again. Pascal gently touches the servitor's crown, deactivating one of its segments. Let our outer neural connection circuit be plugged in the darkness. Another touch and the several lights of the crown go out. Let the command response hub fall silent. Pascal switches to binary speech, accompanying his every action with a line from a sacred hymn. It is amazing how the reverent awe in the techpriest's voice can be discerned even through his rattling voice. Suddenly every light on the servitor's crown comes alive. A shower of sparks bursts from the augmentics of the servitor's brow, and several black ash-tinted tears run from his empty eye sockets, ready to serve. Energize the hull's power units to the maximum. It will be done. And now this. A techpriest corpse, his throat slit sits upon a splendid command throne, laced with finely wrought motif force pads. A controlled expression of righteous anger is frozen on his face. A black bind covers his eyes. This is the Lumenodeacon's command throne. This is where the power unit actuation and shutdown litanies are recited from. The blessed Lumenodeacon himself has the honor of closing the circuit for the motive force flows through. Pascal, kindly sit down on the throne and recite the litany. He's the right man. Pascal freezes and a quiet whisper comes from his voice. Request denied. I am not authorized to sit upon the Lumenodeacon's command throne. Such an act would be considered a sacrilege. Pascal, saving the relic and your mentor justifies a minor infraction of the rules. Okay, we convinced him. Pascal casts a scrutinizing glance at you, then nods reluctantly. Situation deemed an emergency. I request the Omnissiah's forgiveness for the transgression about to be committed. The practice body winces from the motive force discharge, but his vox begins to recite the sacred words of the litany, and his fingers activate the command runes with precise, unhurried movements. I am recording a successful activation of the power units. Oh, and everybody reached a new level. Okay, let's talk to the tech priest and then level up. Or to tech priest. In the cycles of the foreordained, there lurks a flaw of worship. The tech priest body convulses, pain, plenty pleas of binary prayers come from his voice. As moments pass, the signal becomes less and less clear, as if something twisted and wrong were being added to it. Pascal studies the techpriest's face carefully. His vox system moans in a tragic vibrato. Subject unidentified. This is not the blessed Amaran. Strange. I request your name. How do you know my mentor's motto? Do you know him, Pascal? The subject has not been identified and has no record in my catalog. Interrogation is impossible due to the subject's evident affective state of clouded consciousness. Let's try to talk to him. Who are you, servant of the Omnissiah? The fire of the heart sent forth sparks. The name of these sparks is Abel Hanuman. The tech priest looks over at Pascal. For a brief moment his speech becomes clearer. The echo of my calls has reached you. Good. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. What is the intention? Why are you calling yourself by my name? Was it you who summoned me to record minories? What for? I categorically demand an answer. Pascal's voice rises to an intimidating howl, but the delirious tech priest does not seem to understand what he is saying. Ask him about Amaranth. You came here because of him after all. No, the tech priest's weak voice grows stronger. He came because of himself. Myself? To redeem myself? Correct a mistake? Possibly. But how do you... There is a look of gentle condensation in Abel's eyes. Strange given the circumstances. The hubris of the mind spurs him to build monuments to himself. Do not regret, for all is predetermined by the iteration. A devastating coughing fit cuts him off, and you hear a clang of tearing metal from inside his chest. You can talk once we get him out of here. A cold premonition rakes the heart. The probabilities are dark and frightening. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into them. We are the frame of knowledge that drives the darkness away. Pascal is quickly inspecting Abel's wounds, paying no mind to the blood and scared Anangans staining his sleeve. His voice rasped shootingly. Do not fear what is to come, brother. We are already here. Let's examine the tech priest. There are deep burns all over his flesh and skin. Around his augmentix is charred. Blasphemous spells have been carved into his sacred iron, forming unholy litanies of scrap code. It's amazing how robust this priest's life support system have proven to be, maintaining the spark of life in his grievously wounded body. Let's try to take him down. As soon as you touch the tech priest's battered flesh, he shifts his gaze to you and say with a sudden clarity, many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive, in the darkness. I heard their prayers. Find them, save them. Recite the hymn of contact circuit restoration, so that you may behold what is hidden. A blast of the motive force runs down the tech priest's body and his face contorts in a mocking grimace. Malformed binary code repulsively jarring on the ears pours out of his voice. Information archived to the effect that the circuit restoration hymn is the entrance password to the electro priest's hiding place. Pascal responds with the door rhythms of containment area. I note with great sorrow that the cultist ritual has been partially successful. My trackbador has been tainted by corruption. He is in the grip of mystical and unholy imitation of a machine spirit. I request immediate activation of the technocism protocol. What is mystical? An ugly mockery of a noble machine spirit created by the warp. Sometimes a few lines of despicable scrap code or a small clump of the motive force falls under Archon's influence and degenerates into an abomination of this sort. One whose very existence is an insult to the Omnissiah's wisdom. Try to save him. Let's try to save him. Or at least see what Pascal would say to that. The possessed man responds with a burst of repulsive laughter. Every now and then a word or two of Gothic finds its way into the binary obscenities pouring out of his voice. It would seem to be the schematic's tentative forays into a language that is alien to it. His body convulses, his joints twist at unnatural angles with the sound of bursting steel couplings. As the possessed man thrashes about, his internal augments emerge gradually through the hanging tatters of his flesh. As through an iron homunculus hidden inside the tech priest were trying to cast off the meat cocoon, it's no longer needed. That's not a pretty sight. Pascal's mechaton rise extends a thin drilling needle, sacred unengen glistering on it. A code of purification area is heard as the needle sinks into the possessed tech-priest's skull and touches his neural augmentics, forming an electrical circuit with extreme strain is visible on his face. Furious litanies pour out of his voice. Result failure, requesting assistance. No, at this point it is better for him to kill it. Oh, may the machine god heal you. Ah, I see. So we can choose between the machine god and the god emperor. Then may the machine god heal you. Undaunted, you grab one of the severed cables and press it into the tech priest's body, and the shock of formidable power shackle shakes the possessed man. Machine oil gushes out of his mouth, his voice hisses deafeningly as the flow of the motive force burns the corruption in his sacred iron. The overload destroys some of the circuit boards of his neural augmentics, resets his code, and erases the schismatica from existence. The tech priest's eye roll up and he loses consciousness, crushed yet still alive and no longer in the thrall of corruption. With the utmost care, Pascal takes his body down from the mechanism and lays it on the floor. His stirring litanies of gratitude to the Omnissiah echo through the hall. Rest, tech brother, we will come back for you when we have done our duty. To the miracles function reactor. To the fusion reactor. Lord Captain, the Omnissiah commands a pious mind to strive toward uncovering the truth. Therefore, I will not stop until I find my mentor and understand his connection to this servant of the machine god. I request the privilege of joining your retinue as a rightful companion. I can offer to fulfill the duties of an engine seer on your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation. Items received. That's not much, but now this is the point, I see, when he finally decides to be a permanent member. Okay, let's look around in this room and collect all the goods. Oh, and let's level up. Okay, what's that? Choose a special ability. Also cripples the enemy, reducing the weapons deal. Ah, I see. I don't like that I'm with the operative. I have to use close combat weapons. This mounting attack also intimidates all enemies in a 5-step radius the target, reducing their dodge and armor by 50. Let's choose this one. Our disc is it activates the ability to react to things at the conscious mind. Awareness allows the character to notice traps, cleverly hidden objects, secret passages, and unusual or suspicious elements in the environment. Or Lore Imperium or Lore Xenos. Let's choose Lore Imperium. Okay, Pascal. Okay, let's choose the same one and one skill. Improving his logic. The Seneschal. Daring Breach also grants constant movement points at the end of the turn. The warrior does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Until the end of the combat, gains movement point for each kill and may using the movement point after attacking or using it. For one round, the warrior becomes the priority target for all enemies. This turn, melee attacks deal an additional. Let's go for the additional damage. The same. Oh, she's got very, very good awareness. So let's raise that even more. Until the end of the soldier's turn, they gain plus movement. Until the end of the combat, the soldier's rate of fire is increased. Until the end of the combat, all the soldier attacks are 20% harder to dodge. Until the end of the combat, the soldier's range attacks gain. But each of their area attacks deals additional. Let's do this. And he choose the bonus damage here as well. What? Oh, we haven't completed. Okay. We've got a couple of more cultists here. And we can split. Okay. Wow. That's nice. Okay, but we can deal with that later. We have goods there. As far as I'm aware, the monastery supplies power to several major hives in this only, but hidden somewhere in the depths of this building is a reactor that lost unfathomable power. focus on that.
God grants me insight.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, and where should we go now? I think we should move here. Or this is where we defeated the electro. The circular commutator, the electro priest hiding place must be nearby.
Is there money to be made?
Machine author accept the contact circuit. Something.
Let us not dawdle.
Hopefully they won't attack us. Dar Impulse the Sixth. A shortest muscular man wearing the scarlet corals of the priesthood of Mars steps into your heart. The wrinkles on his cheeks and forehead point to his propensity for frequent outbursts of fierce anger, but right now he is showing no sign of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos or electros show through his oddly bluish tint skin. The man's eye sockets are dark and empty, yet he turns his face straight toward you with no hesitation. He has a sharp, screeching voice, not unlike a bird's caving. May the charge of the Omniscience mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the motive force persist in their batteries. Let's do this. That would be a bit too much, I think. The Emperor protects. The man responds curtly as if giving a military command. The Omniscience knows all, comprehends all. The hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium receives you, pilgrim. I am Dar Impulse 6, a servant of the motive force and the praetor electroid of this sacred monastery. That's very nice. Pascal bows down humbly before the man. A sphere of binary signals comes from his vox, to which the praetor responds with a solemn gesture of blessing. Pascal turns to you and says, "The rank of praetor electroid is a sign of his high standing within the electro priest fraternity. To have been granted an audience is a great honor. You have the honor of hosting the rogue trader of House von Valancius. I urge you to follow proper etiquette when interacting with the eminent bearer of the sacred warrant. Within these walls, worldly titles are nothing before the motive force. Your deeds, however, speak far louder than titles, for your path here is sprayed with the blood of desecrators. Dar Impulse 6, it was to you, was it not, that Logis Abel came seeking an interpretation of his data trends? Yes, Tech Brother Abel arrived here to engage in a magnetic meditation that would help clarify his visions. Unfortunately, the heretics machinations prevented us from completing the ritual. The Team Logis volunteered his help in defending the monastery, but contact with him was lost soon afterwards. Tell me more about Logis Abel. We did not speak much to each other. He preferred to devote his time to solitary reflections in his chapel. The Omniscience has given Brother Abel a gift of great insight which allows him to discern each individual facet of existence rather than the overall view. This makes his logic different from that of other people. His mind has always been able to combine facts and conclusions into harmonious wholes that were nothing short of beautiful. Many among my flock found these ceremonies poetic. What kinds of visions was he receiving? The Omniscience's revelation was encrypted with great meticulousness, which indicates its great importance. Grasping it fully is beyond my ability, but a single touch was enough for me to realize the enormity of the secret concealed within. Or, more exactly, the secret design, which was how Tech Brother Abel referred to it. His mind has discerned in the world around him traces of some grand silence that he whispered to comprehend. I have rescued him from the insurgents. I hope the Omniscient preserves Tech Brother Abel's life, that he may continue to comprehend the mysteries he has stepped into. I have a few questions about this place and the people in it. Truth is like light, and blocking its path is criminal. The praetor electroid nods majestically. Who are you? The hard-working servants and dwellers of this cenobium, electro-priest of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Corpus Cari did us a great honor by entrusting into our care the sacred relic around which the hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium was built. What precisely do you believe in? We have devoted ourselves to the worship of the aspect of the machine god which is known as the motive force. It is the blessed divine spark that creates the impetus in the universe. The Omniscient, in his mercy, gave the world the gift of the motive force, and we followed its impulses in order to increase it, bring it to lay people, and protect it from unholy hands. The relic that this monastery protects provides the entire planet of Reactor miners with the blessed motive force, and we, unworthy though we are glad to serve the ancient machine that dwells in this place. Tell me more about your relic. It would be pointless to describe the miraculous fusion reactor. Only through beholding its ferocious power can one comprehend its blessed essence and fear the might of the Omniscient. Its core was found 4,000 years ago and delivered to Reactor miners by the holy warrior of faith, Lock Impulse. During one of his campaigns, it's Lock Impulse first during one of his campaigns. Its sacred spark has not gone out for an instant, and the walls and power units of this cenobium have been erected around the relic in order to protect it from ignorant lay people, as well as protect from its formidable might. Pascal keeps his solemn silence, but the quick clicking of his mechatendrites claw betrays his excitement at being so close to the sacred architect. We are not like the other members of the Adeptus Mechanicus I've met. Our faith imposes a duty of obedience on us. Every electro priest is given numerous electus that combine in a blessed voltage high circuit, allowing feeble flesh to withstand the might of the motive force. That's why our skin glows. With its light, and our eyes boil and melt when we are ordained. The Omniscient tears is what we call this phenomenon, this dying away of unworthy flesh as we shun the layperson's primitive means of looking at the world. We gain the ability to sense the motive force around us with our entire bodies. I understand everything. I am pleased to be the conductor of truth. Why are you calling me a pilgrim? Only those lay people who desire to experience the motive force are allowed to cross this monastery's threshold. All others are profaners and criminals. You do not belong to the fraternity of electro priests, but your intentions are good. If you were not seeking the Omniscient's wisdom, then it was the motive force itself that brought you here to find it. What happened here, and how did you manage to survive? When the heretics descended in droves upon this cenobium, we gave battle, but the unholy force buried the Omniscient's warriors under a mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defenders' sparks of purity. It was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat into the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking refuge here, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, as fiery as my dread and anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat, for the task of taking back or adopt still lay ahead for us. I must commend the skill with which your secret chambers are concealed. You hear a tingle of wonderful pride in Henrik's words, as if he is upset about failing to discover the electro-priest shelter. Your choice of tactics was wise as well. There was no point in losing more lives in the massacres that the cultists wrought. The leader of the heretics fought her way into the Ark, wherein dwells the miraculous fusion reactor. She is trying to desecrate the rite of operation with her unholy litanies, so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of wicked minerals may perish in a fount of fire. But my brethren in the magnetic meditations are hampering her efforts by chanting access request prayers in illusion, thereby suppressing the commands that the blasphemers enter. Praetor Electroid nods toward his entrace comrades. Oh, so that's what they're doing. This holy place will be protected against sacrilege practices, I swear it. The monastery was attacked by people who looked like the electro priests. That is a lamentable mistake. We know of no help that was on its way, and we were not expecting to encounter any allies in the monastery's chambers. But I see that you are alive, and I mourn the senseless death of my brethren. I wonder if you would have so touchingly mourned the Lord Captain's death if such sentiments would have only been awoken by sound of a voice delivering a punitive strike from orbit. Give them a break. It made sense that they attacked us now. He explained it. My enforcer and Znagovda's guards can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Lay people are forbidden from visiting the monastery, and only a select few are allowed to behold the Ark and the relic within. You and your retinue are pilgrims of special status bestowed by the Emperor. However, should any soldier unblessed by the Omnissiah cross this monastery's threshold, I will deem them a heretic and have them put to death. Confirmed. The presence of lay people on monastery grounds without the Praetor Electroid's blessing will be regarded as a sacrilege violation of the holy rite of operation. Henry opens his mouth for a second to say something, but changes his mind and quietly clears his throat instead. I think that's the wise decision he made. Sure, better to die protecting their lumens and coils than to accept help from unworthies. And we're left to deal with the mess as usual. You made the right decision when you choose to avoid combat and save yourselves. Thank you, Pilgrim. It was not easy watching unholy intruders stampede through the chambers of my temple. We all envied our brethren who had fallen before the sacrilege began. I wish to get to the holy reactor. The Dark Ark is hiding from pilgrims' eyes, but considering the extraordinary circumstances of your visit to this monastery, I grant through the right that hall that leads to the highly reliquary has been burned by the enemy, but I will open a secret path for you. Enter the Ark and experience the motive force, pilgrim. We will pray to the security system that they may refrain from punishing you for your intrusion. And the dogmatic can say that. And we can But we are a follower rank in this one, so the time has come to prove your loyalty to the Omnisci Operator. In the name of the God of Humanity, strengthen my numbers with the faithful, eager to fulfill their duties so that they help me punish the blasphemers. The Operator stays silent for a long time. Finally, he lets out a deep sigh. Thank you, Pilgrim, for reminding me of our duty of humanity. I will send the Cenobium's warriors to your aid if that is what his warriors want me to do. Okay, we have
Always
two
keep your eye on
priests.
the price.
That's a good one. Let's go to the bowels of the monastery. Okay, we are here somewhere, and I think we should go the other end. Let's explore this place. Oh. Oh, we are already at the fusion reactor. Is this Aurora? The face of the woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque barred mask. Yet the voice pouring out beneath it belongs to someone else. It is the husky, somber bass of a void wolf, a brother of ship. How predictable your path is, how static all the possible deaths you have skirted only to perish here in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn. The woman turns her mask to Pascal and glows. You have arrived just in time, little cog. The schismatics use your regalia-like mask to subdue the reactor. Pascal walks up musingly. A cog. I cannot comprehend why apostates try to insult me by comparing me to the sacred symbol of our faith. It's irrational. His visor lights up like a crimson herald of bloodshed, and his drilling mechanism wheels viciously at as it readies to strike. The sacred cog grinds all corruption to dust. From the dust I will build order. Step away from the sacred reactor and I might allow you to surrender. Surrender? The goal of it. You are chained to the falsehood of a dead god's religion. Captives do not take captives. It's the Emperor, yes? The Emperor of mankind. The woman's voice breaks and shifts to a different pitch and timbre. Marty's voice, young, fervent and in pain. Time has all but run out. I can hear the first of the future knocking on the door of the present. Choose quickly what you want to be when it walks in, a blind slave to what is gone, a faithful servant of what is to come, or a corpse. I would take some time to rest from you to the details of the future that the cloud prophecies. Hopefully when we're done, what's left of you will still be capable of coherent speech. What you will be is a living torch blazing for his glory. Argenta's voice burns with pure hatred and trembles with impatience to make the promise come true. Who are you? My name is known to you. I am Aurora, servant of Uralon the Cruel, and the spark of the final dawn that is destined to set Raikad Minoris ablaze. A great path for one who was born in the Imperium's bondage but shunned and predestination in favor of the changes promised by the edge of daybreak. Whose servant are you? Is Uralon a demon or just another heretic? The sounding laughter comes from behind the mask. Your flippancy is so amusing. Why you have no inkling of the chasm that separates us? He is a prophet who foresaw our impending doom and who graciously bestowed upon us the right to choose a different path. He is a shard of ancient wisdom from a time before we were slaves to our bitter predestination. Rogue Trader, I can't wait to close this creation mask with the seal of death. Or are you saving this glorious deed for yourself? Okay, we need to know more. The Edge of Daybreak, is that your unholy patron? Or teacher, or savior, or merciful God born in the immaterium out of the woes, those laboring under a legacy of ignorance and servitude? The woman's face is hidden behind the mask, but there is a sharpness to her voice that conceals you that her face is contoured in grimace, and remembers you, Trakan von Valancius. Your little perch by the fire will not make you invisible to the weaver of destinies. Oh, so she is connected with the entity who showed up on the ship. So what is this final dawn? Is it all your followers ever talk about? Salvation from a death whose name is yet unknown, but whose approach is sensed by many. Soon it will claim every inhabitant of the Cronus Expanse. Do you think anyone will come to our aid when cataclysms shake our homes and planet-wide genocides are unleashed? Will the Emperor help? Or the idol of irony they call the Omnissiah? No, we will die alone and abandoned. Only one deity is promising salvation, the Edge of Daybreak. Mercy and salvation will come to all who believe in him and purifying their souls in the light of the final dawn. What servitude are you talking about? What predestination? Everyone born in the Imperium has a predestination. The soldier, the commoner, the administratum officer, the technomod, the void rat, all are consigned to serving the Golden Throne and then dying a grim death for its glory. The Imperium never thinks twice about treating people as exploitable and expendable. After all, they are the most easily replenished of all resources. Well, unfortunately that is true. Even your path is predestined, Rogue Trader, you will inevitably perish on your quest to expand humanity's domain, and your end will be practically grim and ghastly. The fruits of your effort will be enjoyed by others, the eternal aristocrats who dwell on Mars, Terra, and other safe worlds. They insist that is the natural order of things, but that is a lie. It is an order that benefits them. Why are you blinding people? Do you think they are blind? They see far more than you. Through reflection in mirrors blessed by the eagerness of the Immaterium, the Edge of Daybreak reveals to them visions of true existence and gives them a glimpse of what is to come. The eyes lie, or erstwhile masters have taught them to see only what is consistent with the lies they tell. The gift we give is that of true sight. The woman takes a glass piece out of the folds of her clothes and looks at you two with a mocking chuckle. The prism's blush pink sheen imprints itself on your retinas as true as it has been, as tough it has been burned into them. Guess what I see when I look at you? In that case, you should consider losing the eyes too, sister, cause your visions are all wrong. My whispers are telling me something completely different about who dies here and how. I won't spoil the surprise, so let's just say it will come as quick as a shock to you. I like the choice of words. Conversation about truth always frighten ignorant minds. Are you trying to blow up the reactor? No, obviously, but I want to be sure. I am lighting the spark of the final dawn. Sometimes the future revealed in the Edge of Daybreak is fragmented between the facets of possibility and the view is unclear. I have glimpsed the importance of this place for what is to come, and I have solved the puzzle. The flash of purity will transform this world and bring it closer to the inventorium in which it will be reborn. False believers will perish in the fire, while the faithful will find their salvation and their new form in it. Wow! He wants to push this entire planet into the war and transform the blinded man. You will never tame the spirit of this ancient and noble machine, ignorant layperson. It does have a wild temper, but I have assistants who can help tame it. The woman nods closely toward the main reactor priest, whose hands are fixated to the control panels with steel stakes. One of the servants of the Omnissiah casts a torture glance at you, his voice trembling with horror. Blasphemous priests have crawled under our skin and into our sacred iron. Take the motive force for bodies, I implore you. We do not wish to offend the Omnissiah with the sacrileges our hands are committing. They resisted for a long time, but now their bodies and souls belong to the schismasticals. Line after line, the scrap code they produce will awaken the reactor's unyielding spirit as well. And to it, and it too we yearn for change and freedom. Your people wanted my head. Why? Brother Twilight, known to you as Conrad, I suspected Brother Twilight will be Conrad, marked you as a target. Your foiling of his plans stilled your death warrant. It is now a predestined certainty that change can no longer affect it. Enough, I will read frightened minutes of your tyranny. The woman's voice becomes thin and brittle like that of an innocent child. Execute them in the name of the edge of daybreak. The reactor priests slip their hands off the command panels, rendering their flesh on the stakes that pierce them, as their chemistry-controlled bodies are imbued with the motive force resonance. All the unfortunates can do is to scream in horror and plead for a swift death. Aurora's begins muttering an unholy litany in broken Gothic. Yes! You can make out her blasphemous words, but the name the heretic keeps repeating. The edge of daybreak digs into your hearing like a blade into defenseless flesh. It sounds as almost physically painful. It spawns strange and impossible phantoms in your mind. However, you manage to master your strength and banish it from your mind.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I will take you down.
Okay, she has some sort of reflector field. He's gonna then enemy. There's a lot of cultists here. Okay. Rockman should be back here and sniping. Pascal is okay here. Alabardo, let's put him here. Or rather there. In power. Okay, Idira goes here. That means Argenta goes here. And Heinrichs, we have a cycle here, so we put the other him here. He's got a good dodge chance, so it will be fine. What?
Your blood will flow!
Okay, we need to kill her. Can we? Can we target
Get me
her?
a target.
No, we cannot target her. Maybe siphon life. That can be done.
Let's see to it.
No, that cannot be done. Well, that's damn shame. Then we have to kill everyone in 2 turns. There must be something here we can do. Blowing up some things. I don't know. Keep Henrik's there.
I won't object to it.
This is this kind of artifact. Okay, let's put it there.
My ears are ringing.
Let's put on the Electrodynamic and try to kill him with the charge.
Target well struck.
And we could, yeah, we couldn't hit him again.
My great work, masters!
He destroyed the cover. That's not good.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Let's use this and try those 3 guys.
Was that you? Unfortunate turn of fate.
Okay, I think we're okay there. Maybe forewarning.
But of course.
But we are reaching heavily into the warp. Oh, and we can starting to put exploits.
Anything else?
Let's start put some exploit on him. Let's use expose weakness on him. and strike him. It's not enough, unfortunately. Kill him. Okay.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Plus 2 AP.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's try that.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nice. And we can shoot. Now let's kill that guy. I said kill it. Okay, let's dash back to power. But I can't kill all of them in 2 turns. Maybe if we kill the electro priests. No line of sight. We have a line of sight on that priest.
Who if not me?
But our chances are very, very low from there. Maybe if we go there, we cannot shoot. Let's go there. Use a surefire plan. And the precise
I'll make
attack.
it happen.
Or we can do that now.
This is good as done. Another enemy down.
The Emperor protects. Yes, we have to kill the electro priests. Okay, that's our salvation. So they won't attack us because they infesting the machine.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Oh, but they are fighting back. Okay, but they have to stay there. I'm so glad we have the Electro Priest with us. Okay, Hendrix. Where can you go where you are useful? Let's move
The
there.
Emperor is on our side. Let's see to it.
Well, but we can attack again. Leave? No. Take course. Special operator counts the major psychic power. Yeah. Deals additional damage, but may trigger no. Let's use just a simple attack. Because it will be enough. And
For the
use
throne's
energy.
glory.
Oh, we can trigger some stuff there.
I won't go.
Alebard should charge that guy, so he can move closer to the tech. Or maybe he can move. No, he cannot move because of this. And I don't want to waste any time on him.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
That's nice, but we cannot move now.
Indeed.
So let's put an endure up. I don't want to use psychic power from her. Well, maybe this minor one. Oh, but we cannot see. Now let's just hit
Will do.
fighter and he parried.
On it.
This will be Pascal's job to try and kill the priest. But if I move Pascal there, that means this will grant cover for him. So let's move there. And I couldn't move into melee range. Let's check this Aurora. Okay, let's do this.
Successfully terminated.
Okay, that was a good one. Okay, our sister is moving there.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! I am his will made manifest.
So every first hit is a critical.
Faith without fear.
Well, let's try it.
Doubt is for the weak.
And try another one. And there is no chance for that.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, I don't know where to run. Because we have to kill all the electro priests. We have 3 there and only just two of us there. So let's support this team. Cannot see him, but I have seen someone from there. Yep, we can shoot at him. So gantry.
I won't compromise
far.
my principles.
Okay. That's good enough.
Never stood a chance.
Okay. Hopefully that Electro-priest will kill that cultist fighter.
Damn it!
I've suffered worse.
Okay. Now we have to kill at least one Electro-priest in this turn.
Everyone, step aside.
Can you charge him? No, too far. That's not enough. Then use the stop and siphon
But of course, Lord Captain.
some life. But Alebard can charge him.
Follow my lead.
Damn!
At your
We
back
still
and
have
call.
to move there. That attack is 1 AP, so we can do this.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
And the priest is not dead yet. That's the problem. Now let's kill this one. That might does it.
Was be gone.
All right. We've got one more turn. Okay. Oscar can see him.
Request approved.
And can he shot him? Can. That's one AP, yes. Yes. I don't need this. I need... That's 2 AP. And we have 3. Okay.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved.
It hit. Okay. Let's move. And move again.
Guided by faith.
Sorry, Seneschal, but we have to try.
I'll do it.
And let's dash forward. Okay, let's move here. And we can shoot at that tech priest or electro priest.
I'll make it happen.
Now let's use the surefire plan. Slightly better.
I'll see to it personally.
We cannot use the die shot now.
It's as good as done.
No, it is not done. Yes! They give us another round for free.
Heenan.
Okay, let's shoot each other. I can support that. They are
I need a
shooting each
foothold.
other. Need some healing, and let's charge
I won't object to it.
forward. Okay. And now we must stop using any psychic powers.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
We can charge him for 2 AP. So let's do that.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
Let's endure. Okay. Oh, let's do this.
We'll rule the stars themselves.
Can we attack both? Please. Restore all AP. And we can move again. Oh yes.
At your beck and call.
I mark him as a target. And charge. What? Why I cannot charge him? Oh, it's not. Oh, we don't have the charge. Damn. Oh, but we can move. Oh. Now let's move up to him.
My place is at the fort. It will be done.
And he parried. Let's try that again.
Indeed.
And we can try it again.
Victory is imminent.
And we cannot try it again. But that is okay. Okay. Good degradation and we have enough rounds left,
What is this foreboding?
so we change the weapon and just start before we start shooting. .21%. Well,
I am rotten.
One shot is hit. That's plenty for us. Pascal can move up. Do one on him. And put a plasma bolt in him.
My vow.
Let's try to shoot. Oh damn! I didn't realize Henry's would be targeted or could be targeted.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature.
I think
Who if not me?
put one on him. Use the
I'll make it happen.
Just a minor setback.
parried. Damn. Okay, someone is dead over there.
I won't die here.
Okay, but hopefully this is the last battle here.
Naturally.
Oh damn, I didn't choose switch weapons. But we can hit one more time.
I'm done with this one. I won't object to it.
Okay, he's enduring.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Just
It will
hit
be
him.
done. Reduced to dust.
And we can move through there. So let's charge.
I
And
will do my
endure.
duty.
Cover me.
We can't do much in this turn, so just chill there. We have no line of sight on the techpriest. So let's try our luck with this cultist. Let's... If she goes somewhere here, she can... Yes, she can shoot from there, but... it's out of range, because I don't see any percentage. So, we'll just run. And we use the run and gun. And we are dashing. We can shoot, but not the electro priest. but that's fine.
On it.
If we can kill one more cultist, that's and we have 3 rounds. That's plenty of time.
It's
Let's
as
kill
good
that
as
one.
another enemy down.
Okay, I think Hendrix is good where he is. What's that? Defensive maneuvers. Ah, I see. Let's move you ahead. But that's about it. Alebard, on the other hand,
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
can he charge? Yes, he can. That's 2 AP. Before he does that,
At your beck and call.
he puts that enemy thing on him.
Indeed.
But he cannot hit him.
At your beck and call.
Well, he can hit him once. Okay, now the warp is under control. Can we scream him? No, but we can kill the cultist. Let's kill the
Anything else?
cultist. And Pascal is moving there. Putting an exploit on him and try to blow his brain out. He did. Enough. Now an aged rattling voice speaks to you from behind the bloodstained mask. You are powerless to halt the approach of what is come. I see a crimson trail leading humanity to its doom. I see the glow of the final dawn, and that means existence has made its choice. A dagger flashes in Aurora's hand. She drives it into the control panel with all her strength. Now you will see it too. A blinding voltaic arc bursts forth from the broken control panel and strikes at Aurora's uncanny mask. Its metal heats up, smoke billows through the bars. With a hole, the cultist collapses. The light is gone. Was that it? The final dawn? But why was it so different from that our teacher promised? Aurora shakes her head blindly. Her voice is now the voice of an ordinary middle-aged woman, frightened and in pain. You will pay for this. You will. You. The woman's body goes limp and collapses on the floor. Her iron mask hits the ground with a dull thud. Pascal examines the corpse with a contempt, then concludes dryly, confirming purgation and termination. Henry's grimaces in disgust. The heretic took her secrets with her. Pity. I said it would come as a shock to her, didn't I? Her eyes literally sparkled with astonishment. Idira's smug grin gives way to an expression of concern. That said, my friends from behind the door won't calm down. They keep sneering and guffawing as if the joke's on us and not her. Henry approaches Aura's body and leans over it. A minute, please, Strakan. I need no more than a minute. Let's inspect the control panels damaged by Aurora. The cogitator is probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from the sacred machine and toward the dagger sticking out of the control panel. On close inspection, it turns out to be the lavishly decorated handguard of a sword whose blade has been pried out. Its pommel is decorated with a strange adornment resembling an eye, covered by a scale lid. What remains of the blade has a blue sheen of it, the same tint as Conrad's weapon during the mutiny on your void ship. Oh, so if we go into that quest, that would mean we can collect a sword. This is no human-made object. It was grown from great bone, a material favored by the Eldar. I refuse to call them that. As you lean over the shard, you suddenly hear a multitude of voices. They blend together and individual words are distorted as though they are mocking your attempts to grasp their meaning. The nagging whisper is like the burning red scratch of an unholy claw upon your mind. Toss the shard into the depths of the reactor. I've been destroyed the first shard, so I keep doing that. As you touch the handguard, an otherworldly cold envelops your hand, only for a mere instant, as in the very next second you send the corrupted weapon flying into the shining abyss. The terrible wail of several dozen voices pierce your mind for a moment, only to turn into a deafening shriek and break off as a clap of electricity is heard somewhere beneath your feet. What was that? Henry appears behind you. Did you think it a good idea to throw something into the reactor? I will refrain from such experience if I were you. Rogue Trader, on behalf of the Holy Orders, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from requisition. From this moment on, I am at your service. I am ready to come aboard your ship and head for Footfall as soon as you deem possible. That is, if you do not have other business in this system, in which case I am prepared to assist you in its prompt resolution. Remove Aurora's mask. The iron helmet is firmly attached to the heretic's flesh. Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness behind the bars of her mask, but after peering at it for a little longer than necessary, you wonder if for a moment you saw something move. Let us finish cleansing the monastery, Pascal. Executing. Let the Omnissiah's given motion force flow and all obstacles in its path be eradicated.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, let's level up. Or tech use. Let's increase tech use. And ballistic skill. Or Xenos. Then we should increase perception or intelligence. Let's increase intelligence. Enrage. If the warrior has less than percent wounds, they gain a critical chance. Toughness bonus 5, agility bonus 4, so that's 9 critical hit chance. What's the ramming speed? Increase the charge distance by 3 cells. Yeah, we could really use that in this one. Combat Master. Enemies gain no melee superiority bonuses against the character. Nimble. Oh, doesn't have the it will not die. Still, I think we go for the ramming speed. So he can move more. And let's increase weapon skill for him. Maybe lower warp. And a little bit of ballistic skill. She had a last pistol, so and our dear sister, Wreck and Ruin. After the soldier deals damage, different enemy, the soldier gains more damage for the next attack in the current combat. In the current combat, to 3 different enemies. So it would be 20% bonus damage. Cover effect is increased by 10% for full cover and 20% for half cover. Tenderize. Enemies damaged by the soldiers or attacks suffer base bonus divided by 2 damage from the next attack that hits them. Point blank. Items and serious muzzle velocity. The first hit each burst attack deals additional damage equal to the weapon's current rate of fire. So that's what, 1 or 2 points. Wow. Or Grenadier. The soldier's first grenade used in combat does not spend AP and does not count towards the attack limit that turn. That's also a very, very nice bonus. So she can throw a grenade and shoot as well. Or we can increase her ballistic skill. Or teach her melt weapons. Whenever the soldier deals damage, their critical damage is increases by 1%. Combat Medical. Killing an ally with a medkit in combat restores additional wounds equal to medical divided by 10. Using medkits costs 1 AP less. These are all so good. But she's is a fortress. The soldier has full cover. Okay, second skin. What's the second skin? Soldier's medium armor does not reduce dodge. Oh, we already have this. Okay. Alacrity. Each shot fired by the soldiers grants them +1 agility until the end of their next turn. Or we can give her melt a weapon in the long run. Yeah, let's put that option on the table. And use agility. And or Inquisitor. Contempt. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack against that enemy deals an additional damage. If we are fighting for with an enemy who is thick skin, what's that? The warrior gains +1 damage deflection. The point chance is needed by 25% of the warrior's total armor. Living shield. Hardened scars. Whenever the warrior is hit by under the anger effect, their damage deflection is increased by 1. Cautious disengage. Texas opportunity deal less damage to the warrior. Movement attacks +1 movement point less. Opening strike. Charge and push increase the damage of range attacks made against affected enemies by until the end of the combat. Increase the damage of range attacks. Ah, I see. If he fight with someone, it will have suffer more damage. Okay. Combat master. Let's put an it will not die on him. That's always good. And maybe a little bit of weapon skill. Okay. Now let's
keep your wits about you.
Let's collect things. Because we need stuff to trade.
Is that what needs to be made?
And after we collected all these weapons and armor, we will check if there's any goods in here. And also there's a good half of oh no, yes, we can go there. Oh, there's something on Aurora as well. Avenger Gauntless. All attacks typically deal an additional plus HP bonus damage. Blasphemous Prism. A glass of prism crafted by the cultists of the Final Dawn. It belonged to their leader, Aurora. If you look through it long enough, the vision begins to deceive your mind, showing what could be instead of what is. Gem of Dark Vitality. When wheel degradation is above 15, boost and toughness. Each round the wearer regenerates wounds equal to the wearer's heretical rank. Okay, let's take those items. Let's check. What's here? Nothing. Okay. Then we can go back. Oh wow. The hollow electrodynamic. Okay. They're probably just thanking us. Now, but if those electrical surges had died down. Whoa, we have loot here. Let me take those. Machine a set of circular OS and cool and a piece that keep that provides an additional opportunity to call out the machine spirit and interact with the device. An expendable item. We should equip those more.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
On Trakan and the Magos. And I want to know if we can go here unharmed. No. We cannot. So she's the Dodger lady. So we quickly use her to collect all these goods. Okay, we have to go there.
I go where the whispers lead.
There's something at the end of this. Oh, no. Now we can go.
They're trying to tell me something.
Oh, athletics.
That wasn't so difficult.
Oh no, it's everyone is here now. And we have a plasma pistol here just lying. That's wonderful. What's that?
Over.
Multitude of symbols are plugged into the most generator. You realize they are foundation of the tenets of the electro-peace religion. Standing out among them is a triumph of reason over all other facets of human nature. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Okay, who's got the best?
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Okay. Now we run. We ran. Quickly. Okay.
This could be an opportunity.
Oh, there are some goods there. Okay, and I believe, yes, we cleared
I
the
always
place.
keep my options open.
No, not there. That's where we find Hendrix. Okay, I think we go back to the ship. We look around outside, check if there's some goods we missed, and if not, then we're leaving from here for now. And I don't know what to do next. Maybe we should go to that bunker. I believe they suspecting that the rebels are there. Oh, before we return the void ship, I wanted to use the equipment we find or distribute the equipment we find. But we might can be do that. And I said that incorrectly, but I got a little tired now. So let's check on things a little and wrap this episode up. Oh, and here's that.
Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the Electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time. Unfortunately, my personal investigation has hit a dead end. I think I will have to call upon outside resources to continue the search.
You see Henry's expression sore at these last words. I have something to confess. I discovered some kind of chaos artifact in the Cenobium's cogitator, and I deemed it necessary to dispose of it.
What? All right. At the very least, the object of corruption, if that is indeed what it was, has been destroyed. This is a satisfactory outcome.
Okay, yeah, now I a little bit of suspicious of this guy.
There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Be honest, Uncle, is this some kind of tracking device?
Certainly not. The elucidator is such a rare and complex creation of the Omnisia that neither I nor any of my colleagues would dream of compromising its integrity. If you wish, have your tech priests confirm that there are no listening devices inside.
What do you think will become of the Electrodynamic Cenobium?
It all depends on the electro priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
I must return to my duties. Chris is about to say something else when he's interrupted by the sounds of a vox signal. Someone is trying to contact you.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations on the victory, your lordship. The entire vessel was impatiently awaiting the news of your expedition's success. The rumors about you not simply saving the techpriest monastery but actually eliminating the source of the mutiny are spreading like wildfire. The vox transmission from across the world speaks of nothing else. Governor Velinek is waiting for you in the command center to discuss matters, but I ask you to delay the visit and turn your gaze to the Navis Nova station instead. We are in desperate need of a new navigator, but all of our communication requests are still being ignored. I do not see how anything other than a personal visit from a man of your state can convince the representatives of the novice Nobelite to break their silence. Okay, I don't think we will do that, not yet. I think these are side quests. Quest failed. Ah, I see. Quest completed. And what are these? Quest completed, but did I close something? I don't know where those signs went. Okay. Maybe that indicated a new data. Okay, let's check on the equipment. First of all, she can have this trinket. At least if we... I don't want to risk the wheel to break, but if we get to that point, then this will be useful for her. Okay, what else we can do here? I certainly want to split it. E5. What was that? All attack of opportunity deal an additional agility bonus damage. The Seneschal can use that. And Rick's. The sister will have grenade. Also this sack with what? Oh, okay. I thought for a moment that this stuff belonged to the cargo.
Cogitation failed.
What? Where can I put it then?
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Okay, info. An expendable item. Okay, then why I can't...
My competencies are not that universal.
Let's split.
Cogitation failed.
Stop supervise initial call. Okay, fine. Equip ourselves with stuff. Or you can have each heroic act used in battle increases the wearer's dodge by 20% until then. Yeah, he can use it more than I. Because we are not in because of our class, or heroic act is sucks a little bit. Can we have better armor? No. That's a medium armor, and our dodge is not that great, but we are usually standing back. Oh, improved armored body glove. Let's put that on. Axe. We don't need axes. Okay, can we translate some of this into cargo? Oh yes, there's something that we will need to learn. Even the ship has experience. Wow. And it can be upgraded. Okay guys, I think that's all for this episode. If you liked the video, please give it a like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. And I see you in the next one. Bye!